The snow is drifting soft and white. Your hand in mine feels warm tonight. The fire is glowing, the wind is slowing, and love is shining in the light. Our love belongs to winter's hue, where every breath feels fresh and new. May all our dreams be soft and true, and let the night be ours to view. The stars reflect your gentle eyes, like frozen sparks in silver skies. The world is sleeping, our hearts are keeping a flame that never fades or dies. Our love belongs.
Yeah. It's a crazy world that we live in right now. Rent has gone up, food has gone up, everything has gone up in price. I was gonna think about going to a church, but then storm came. Our churches are not very good anyways. There's one down the street that for the last 5 years they had a billboard sign that said Happy Pride, and another church which my grandmother and I used to go to in this city. She lived not too far away from here, but she's dying of dementia right now. But when we were kids, we went to this church not too far from here, and now it's a mosque. True story. And so what has happened with our community churches now, I don't even know. We got one gay church and one mosque. Yeah. So good luck trying to find my people there. Anyway, I found some tea in my backpack because I got a little bit punchy and started hiding food and tea around the house. So found a little secret stash. It's pretty good to have, when you're out of money, and then you have to be a little bit more crafty, be a little bit creative, like I was saying. And yeah, this is what other people have to do now. They're going to be outside the box kind of thinkers if they want to make it. I just saw a video of a woman who paid $249 for 4 days of groceries. Dude, I can survive on less than $10 for 4 days worth of food. Just buy a bag of potatoes, you're golden. And then maybe you can take that money and spend it on stuff like this. I can't walk down to a soup kitchen obviously wearing this because it's going to turn some heads. People are going to be like, whoa, he's got money, man. And these are the same types of guys who spend hundreds of dollars on liquor and cigarettes and drugs. So yeah, when I get a little bit ahead, I don't want to hear about it. People are making stupid choices. Honest to God, people, they don't want to save their money for something good. Yeah, don't hate, because comparison is like the thief of joy, I don't have a car. Some people, they got many cars, still not happy. Yeah, story of my life. So anyway, it's alright. I don't think that I was going to get ahead in this city anyways. I think, though, that what people got to wake up and realize is that, everywhere you go now, it's like, if you see a guy wearing a suit or, some nice clothes, maybe he's actually dealing with something. He could be starving and maybe just trying to find a regular job. You never know. That might be what I'm about to do next. Wander around the city and and a suit and fur coat, just trying to get a job. Because now jobs are really scarce. And in this economy, yeah, it's like you're going to have to do whatever it takes now. I should be working with maybe NTV or CBC and maybe get paid. It would be nice. I don't get paid in making these videos. No. So, the gentleman who actually did donate, I salute you. That was very nice. I just want to let him know that I'm not going to be spending on anything stupid. What did I buy though? I bought a new mic. It was the $30 mic. Something that little kids use for, I guess, streaming. I could never get to stream. I needed subs. I was never able to get ahead on YouTube. When I finally got to reaching 100, my videos started disappearing and I had to keep on restarting. Yeah, YouTube never really gave me a chance to get ahead. I don't know why. I think though that maybe, yeah, this platform is biased. Or maybe once they put you on a list or something, I don't know. Doesn't matter how many videos you make. I mean, I lost hundreds of videos. That's time and work I'll never be able to get back. Well, anyway, what I want to say though in this video right now, if you're still watching, thank you. You can do something in your own time, always. If you even are going to work or whatever the case, you're sleeping in your car or you need to make some extra cash along the side, there's ways around it. Maybe some of you guys have got more mobility, you have more friends, more people to talk to, more options. Maybe you could drive around and maybe see if you can locate a gym, talk to some good people there if you can't find a church. That would be my advice. Yeah. Sometimes things go bad, we lose jobs, we lose opportunity, we lose friends, family members dying. My dad's got cancer. So, yeah, I don't want to talk about that anymore. I really want to get to success. And before he dies, prove him wrong. He still believes that I'm some kind of idiot, I'm a lazy person. I'm probably not the smartest guy because I trusted people who I thought were good. Yeah, know your circle, ladies and gents. You have to know your people. I have no people. The only person I talked to last week, she had a ministry, which was nice. That was cool. It's great. And that made me feel a little bit better, but, made me realize, yeah, loneliness is a problem which these screens can't fix. Men, they need human companionship, and a lot of good men out there, they're not getting it. They're nowhere near getting it, man. They need better. They deserve better from all their hard work, and they just don't feel the love anymore. This is why men are leaving society. Men are going their own way because they've had it. They're focusing on themselves, and good for them. Good for them. I hope that they get what they need in life, because it seems like the usual isn't really working for them. So you won't find them at a bar or a nightclub. You'll probably find them maybe in a garage somewhere working away on something. Maybe if they were smarter, they would probably be building something, maybe like the next Steve Jobs. There was once a guy I used to go to school with. He built his own games. He runs a store. Again, he was smart. He ended up making a lot of money, but not by video games, or he was selling product via third party, and he had the store to front that and sell it. But he did all right. I believe though that there's some really highly intelligent people out there who don't get their due credit. They're hiding away somewhere, and often they're misunderstood or considered weird or different. I like those guys. I like those people. They're a little bit different, a little bit strange. I'm a little strange. And that's probably why the Christian community didn't like me that much. But that's okay, because I needed to find my group of people offline. When I think about a good life, getting a nice old RV and traveling, maybe with a good woman, traveling across the country, doing camping and getting on real adventures, not on for social media, not for validation, but just to do it, just to actually get out there and experience life. Good to the last drop. Yep. I miss camping. One time I was out in Banff for 22 days. We had a good group of people. We were roughing it in the mountains. I look back and see my old pictures. I actually look pretty good. That was like over 20 years ago. That was in 2005. Now, 2026. Man, oh, time flies. What do we see now? AI, social media. We're seeing everything just change. You can't even go into nature anymore without some kind of smart device. People, they just should get rid of that. Everything, like, it's all junk anyways. You don't need all that stuff. We had one digital camera which I brought from home. My dad, he owned the camera. I took the pictures for their magazine, and I got some credit for that. It's nice, but yeah, I want to go back there. I told myself one of these days, I can find a good woman and maybe get some money together. Well, anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd just share that. I don't care who's listening right now. Probably no one. I'm just here talking to myself, contemplating about life. And, you guys can do whatever you want, though. It's never too late to make, like, a change. If you really want to do something, make sure that that's really what you want to do. And don't pay mind to what your family and your friends say. If they're not going to be supportive of you and your endeavors, they're not your real friends. Probably not. If I had real friends, I would be doing that now. And yeah, it is sad. A lot of people I talked to, they weren't genuine. They seemed like good people. I'm not going to name names, but everybody I've been talking to lately, they're just not very dependable. I wasn't even supposed to be here, but yeah, long story short, you just got to find your people. You got to find good people offline that you can trust, as I was saying before. And if you can't do that, just stay on your grind, stay crafty, and don't conform. Don't give up. Never give up. Every day there's always something, new opportunities, and people, they gotta wake up. They gotta realize the society, this image that people have sold to you is a lie, and that you guys are fearfully, wonderfully made. You can have the power to create and build something, build a better life for yourselves, because society is not going to do that for you. In fact, I know for a fact that when AI ramps up and people are going to be out of work, they're going to do everything possible to take everything from you, including your homes and your resources. So yeah, find your group of people and get real. It's time to get serious. By 2030, in a couple of years, God knows where we'll be now. I mean, AI is already going to become more radically advanced. I'm already obsolete. People today, they don't even know what's coming. I say that, yeah, find your group, find good people, and yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Simple. That, and I'll give the camping thing a try. Can't go wrong with that. Spending a few days out in nature, no technology, no cameras, no smartphones, just go out into the middle of nowhere where nobody can find you. Then you can get grounded. Yeah. And this apartment, I've outgrown it. I've outgrown it for a long time. I don't have anywhere else to go for now. So maybe here.